Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2013. We're looking at two very interesting charts today going around the globe. Even if you don't trade these charts, it's important that you actually pay attention to them because global markets tend to trend together. So it's important to see what's going on with other markets, see if you're getting topping signals or bottom signals and so on. So in this particular chart, looking at the FTSE London Financial Times, we talked about this before. This is a 6-month chart on this particular case, and you can see that each one of these candles represents a day worth of trading activity. We currently have some sell signals forming here. We're looking for confirmation, lower low, and then you can start selling that. The main thing, looking at this chart, you can see that we've had a massive move to the upside, and then we had this scenario where we kind of plateaued. We had a high point, a low point, higher high, and then of course this was a bearish divergence between these 2 points here and here, so that wouldn't have been trustworthy. It falls back down, does it again, same result, lower point here than you'd seen over here, again off the 90 line, everything's going to be a bearish divergence. So again, she sells off again, and then we try it again, and then again, and again, and again, and we keep falling. And the interesting thing is, in this time around here, what we called this top here when we sold off, we actually took out the low points here, 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 and here. Call this, you can draw individual trend lines off this point here, or horizontal lines from here, and then another one here, and then another one here, and another one here. But another easier way to do it is simply use a method where you just simply kind of get a gauge of the rough distance of the support line that you're holding there, and then when that breaks through, you've of course broken support. So that's another way to look at that. Main thing here is just simply look at the actual trend. You can see that we're breaking down. You're getting lower here. That means that the buyers that were here and supporting here, 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 and here have backed away, and that's important to note. The next rally, if this is starting to see a shift to the downtrend, you would want to see confirmation of that. You want to see this low point here and this one here like so, or you could draw it from here, it wouldn't really matter. It's all sloping down. The next bounce here, you want to see, does it actually come up here and take out this level? If it does not, then you have confirmation at that point from the high points will be trending down, and you would at that point have a downtrend in place. You would have the move here, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we just start going lower low. And again, with this low point here not having a hammer candlestick formation at the bottom, it would tell me that it's not going to hold anyway, so I've been looking for this to continue to move to the downside. Also, if you look at more current time period, let me quickly move that back. Quick glance here at the 3-month chart. Okay, again, looking at the 3-month chart, you can see here we have this sell signal we're talking about here. Look for confirmation, and the same time period, high point here, lower high here. You can see this is trending down on the momentum indicator by the ultimate oscillator, and yet the same time period for the high close down to the current high close, you can see you're trending up. Bearish divergence do not hold, they fall apart, and again, that would be a better bearish signal. Also, you'll note that this high point here is higher than the current, so this would tell us that the current situation here is trending down, and that would confirm the current price activity of trending down as well. So that would say that, in fact, yes, we are seeing a double, not a double top, but a lower high and rolling over kind of thing. Another very interesting chart for me would be the India Bombay Stock Exchange, the BSE. In this particular chart, you have a rising wedge pattern where the rally simply starts to form this rising wedge with the highs and the lows. You could draw a trend line like we have here off the highs, and you could draw the trend line off the lows, and you can see that what you have here is this consolidation time period, and these are bearish wedges to the upside. And what happens is you get a move into the upside, and then about 70% of the way of the formation before the actual lines converge, you'll break through and fall through to the other side, to the downside. We've already got a sell signal off the high point here, and we got confirmation today, so you can start selling that with a tight stop here, or you can wait for the overall chart pattern, which would simply tell you to wait for the price to actually close below this uptrend line right here. So as soon as you get a close down there, you can start selling it, looking for a test of this low. Again, also in the same scenario, you would look at that and say that there is no hammer candlestick formation, ergo not a true bottom, and once we come down there and test that, we start moving again lower. Also, you can note that you have the same bearish divergence formation on the short-term chart here. You can see from the high point here, lower high here, and see price continue moving lower, while momentum is moving lower, while price continue to move higher from the high closes here. That would be bearish divergence, also confirming this overall chart pattern, telling you look for a move to the downside. So again, what we're seeing here is this bounce, currently time period in U.S. markets, Europe markets, all over, is just a temporary situation that is going to catch a lot of people who think it's a bullish market, when in fact it's not. It's temporary before we do this. If you've not been to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it is right there. It's 100% free, and all we ask in return, please refer a friend. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.